in a shocking turn of events that has sent ripples through the South African legal community. A prominent Pretoria High Court judge has been arrested on serious allegations of corruption. This case strikes at the very heart of the justice system, raising profound questions about integrity and the rule of law. Judge Portia Phahlane, who was appointed to the bench in 2021, was taken into custody in Gauteng on a Tuesday evening. But she wasn't alone. Her son was arrested alongside her, adding another layer of complexity to this unfolding drama. The core of the allegations, as confirmed by sources close to the investigation, is that Judge Phahlane received kickbacks in exchange for favorable rulings. The case she was presiding over was no ordinary matter. It was a high-stakes, bitter succession battle within one of South Africa's largest and wealthiest churches, the International Pentecost Holiness Church, or IPHC. The IPHC has been embroiled in a fierce power struggle since the passing of its leader, Clayton Modise, in 2016. The fight for control over the church's vast assets and millions of followers has been marked by violence, legal battles, and now allegations of judicial corruption. So what exactly is Judge Phahlane accused of? It's understood that one of the factions vying for control of the church, led by a man named Michael Sandlana, allegedly made several payments towards a multi-million rand property that the judge was purchasing back in 2022. Think about that for a moment. A litigant in a case is allegedly helping to finance the judge's personal property purchase. The implications are staggering. If true, this represents a direct financial incentive to influence the outcome of a court case. But the allegations don't stop there. It's further claimed that Judge Phahlane received cash bribes. These weren't subtle transactions. The claims suggest clandestine meetings took place where cash was handed over, all with the aim of securing her assistance in the succession matter. These are the kind of allegations you might expect to see in a Hollywood movie, but they are happening right here, involving a sitting High Court judge. The net has widened beyond just the judge and her son. The very individuals accused of paying these kickbacks, Michael Sandlana and his associate Vusi Ndala, were also arrested on the Wednesday morning following Judge Phahlane's arrest. This coordinated action by law enforcement suggests a comprehensive and serious investigation is underway. It indicates that authorities believe they have substantial evidence to proceed against all parties involved in this alleged bribery scheme. To add another bizarre twist to this story, Judge Phahlane's involvement in the IPHC case had previously made headlines for a different reason. She had reportedly received death threats related to her presiding over the matter. The threats were considered so credible that she was assigned bodyguards for her protection. This context now appears in a new, more complicated light. Were these threats from a rival faction angered by her alleged bias, or was there something else at play? The entire situation is murky and deeply concerning. The arrest of a judge is an exceptionally rare and grave event. Judges are the ultimate arbiters of the law. They are expected to be impartial, incorruptible, and beyond reproach. Their role is to uphold justice without fear or favor. When a judge is accused of taking bribes, it erodes public trust, not just in that individual, but in the entire judicial system. It creates a perception that justice can be bought, that the scales of justice can be tipped by money and influence, rather than by evidence and legal principle. This case is a critical test for South Africa's institutions. How the National Prosecuting Authority and the judiciary handle this matter will be scrutinized intensely, both locally and internationally. It is vital that the investigation is thorough, transparent, and that the legal process is followed to the letter. If the allegations are proven true in a court of law, it will be a dark day for the judiciary. However, the very fact that a sitting judge can be arrested and held accountable could also be seen as a sign of strength, a demonstration that no one, regardless of their position, is above the law. The Judicial Service Commission, the body responsible for appointing judges and handling complaints against them, will undoubtedly be watching this case closely. The implications for judicial conduct and oversight are immense. It will likely lead to renewed calls for stricter vetting processes and more robust mechanisms to detect and prevent corruption within the judiciary. For the members of the International Pentecost Holiness Church, this must be a deeply unsettling time. They have been caught in the middle of a leadership battle for years, and now the very legal process they turn to for resolution is itself tainted by allegations of corruption. It raises questions about the validity of past rulings and the future direction of their church. As this story continues to develop, we will be following every detail. The bail hearings, the charges, the evidence presented, all of it will be crucial in understanding the full extent of this alleged corruption. This is more than just a headline. It's a story about the integrity of the institutions that are meant to protect us all. The principle that justice must not only be done, but must be seen to be done, has never been more relevant. What are your thoughts on this? How does this news affect your trust in the justice system? Let us know in the comments below. We believe in the power of community and insightful conversation. If you value in-depth analysis that goes beyond the headlines, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and have hit the notification bell. We're committed to bringing you the stories that matter, with the context and clarity you deserve. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.